Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it possible to have a private conversation with you? Because I don't want other people to see.
Yeah, well, just with David.
Thank you very much.
He's my colleague, and then we'll ask Larry to try and take somewhere else.
Thank you, Mr. Zarian. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Shut the window.
If you can leave us the space, please.
Yes, yeah. Could you?
And please close the door, Zarian. Yes.
Yeah,
How are you, my friend?
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
I'm okay.
How are you?
I'm alright, thank you.
Good, good.
It's been a little
But I thought,
while.
already, I don't need to see you anymore last time. I don't know why because number one, you have to make an appointment to see someone because like we have a private life, doctor.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was supposed we were just in the area.
No,
so-
but doesn't matter. You can't just call when you feel just like a kind of fun to go to someone's private life. You just have to make an appointment, isn't it? This is not just like we have a life.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so you were
I
supposed.
apologize for that.
No, but no. This is like a kind of disrespect because they came into my room without my knowledge and permission. They got into the room. I got a laptop. I got every data there. Okay, I don't know what like things they do in my room. Like that's infringement of my privacy. Okay, every time.
But they're just going to do room checks in your room.
I don't care. That doesn't matter. Even if they're doing any room check, they have to ask for permission. That's why they give us the key. Okay, we have a life here.
Yeah.
They got a lot of people who are mentally sick with depression, homeless, with drug and everything. Okay, if these people need any help, they can help them. Okay,
Yeah.
but they don't have no right to come into someone's room. Okay, and get whatever they want. This is a UK. This is a pop. There's a channel. If they want to come see that, I don't mind. She came in the morning. She said, we're going to do some, this is the second time they just want to check the mirror. I said, fine. But they have to make an arrangement, a permission to go into, if I go to your room, doctor, I'm 100% sure you're not going to appreciate me coming into your room without knowing your permission. Would
I
it?
suppose it depends on the terms of the agreement, the agreement that you have about living here.
Okay.
Something on the contract, right?
And they getting paid for it. They're not doing any free service, okay? They getting paid for the rent.
Right.
Okay, these are people. This is I don't know why I was even brought here. This is for people who are homeless, destitute, deprived, a problem with their mental problem, with alcohol, with drug, all that kind of stuff. Okay, these are people, vulnerable people, dependent who need help. Okay, so even if I don't know how it works, these are charity. They're supposed to be protecting people, their right in their dignity, their privacy. Okay, even if so, they are paid for the rent. It's not free service here, okay? And there is an argument. If you're going into someone's property, you have to ask a permission, number one, consent. Number two, you have to make an appointment. What time you're gonna come there? You're not gonna go break into the room and open the room and do whatever you want. You know all these calico laws like the privacy of the patient, service users, everything. You have to have a permission, consent from someone to go into their room.
So I mean, I don't work here, so I don't know what. But I imagine when you came here, you would have signed an agreement which would have said something about those.
What does it say?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't work here, so I mean, if you speak to Nancy or
Exactly.
someone,
They
I'm sure
say
they can-
this is a shelter, a temporary place
Yeah.
to accommodate you. Okay, that is why they called you as a mental institution experts, which there is no need. I don't know why they see me. You see me. I don't know.
So,
I don't even understand.
I last time or when I emailed you that I know you don't think.
Doctor,
have any mental health problem.
the mental health in this country they call industry of death.
Yeah, I wanted
You know,
that.
psychiatry.
You said that when you emailed me.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's why you don't have no right to see me anytime you wanna come here.
Why do
Okay.
you say industry of death?
It is a death because I keep telling you I don't wanna see you. I don't have any problem. Okay, you just keep seeing me 10 times. I don't even know what you're doing.
No,
Okay.
But I mean.
Yes, but what?
Well, The emails that you sent me.
Doesn't matter from the beginning. You're not supposed to be involved in my life.
But do you remember I explained that Fabienne had some concerns?
And she's
about
gone,
mental health?
and she ran away.
Yeah.
Okay, she ran away. This is a proper abuse for someone. She ran away because I was asking her, why did you refer me to these people? So they're using this shelter to get people into mental health loop of management, and they call it. That's why you're involved, isn't it? I told you I don't want to see you because you have to see people who are sick, mentally problem with their drug, with their alcoholics, all that kind of stuff, who are sick. You are supposed to channel your service to these people. I don't know why you're involved with that. You just keep coming every now and then. Even I was in my room, he just came looking into my you don't have no right to do that, doctor. I don't know. Like, you have to treat people who are in hospitals, give that service. But you don't have to go into someone's property without without no appointment. And I don't even know why you are involved with him.
Well, I'm trying to explain that there
Okay,
were
explain.
concerns from Fabienne and from the staff here about.
And Fabian is gone. Okay, this is corruption, proper corruption, because you're using that excuse. Okay, I told her, why you involved with these people? Why you involved? She said, if we are going to get you a place to rent, we have to ask these people to assess you. I say no. I mean, I'm not a sick person. I'm just only I don't have a place to stay. You get my point? And under normal condition, I am supposed to go to private sector and to rent a place. Okay, so that's why you don't have to be involved with my health. I don't want you to score my health. If you're not happy for me to stay here, which they are getting paid for the rent, then you tell them kick him out. Okay, but you don't have no right to see me 10 times. Like, you a lot of your responsibility as a doctor to see other people who are mentally sick, service users, but you don't have no right to see me 10 times. Okay, I'm not your private patient. I'm not. You don't have to use people like that. This is abuse. Okay, so do we finish this?
Well, I hear what you're saying, and
Yes.
I hear that you don't feel that you have any mental health problems.
Yes.
But from my perspective, some of the emails that you sent, it felt like you weren't thinking very clearly.
Excuse me,
and
but
sometimes
because you don't have no right to see me from the beginning, okay? Who called you to see me?
the
Okay.
staff here,
So excuse me?
well, Fabienne, I suppose,
And she's gone, okay? Because they want to use this service so that they can abuse other people, okay? Because they don't have no right. I told them I need a place to stay, to rent, which I'm entitled. I've been a service, I'm a taxpayer like everyone citizen in this country, working for NHS for over 20 something years, okay? And if they don't want to give me any council flat, which they evict me from my place, I have the right to go outside and rent a place, isn't it?
If they evict you, you have the right to go outside and what?
No, because initially, this is Lambers. They took me out from my flat. Okay. Then I became homeless, and I was staying in my tent.
Yes.
They say, I think we can help you. We can get you somewhere, shelter. And I say, okay. Because I was trying to make some, kind of like get my money from friends, relatives, all that kind of people who can help me to stay somewhere. Maybe I can buy just a mortgage, maybe rent somewhere else, okay? So in the meantime, I was staying in the park, in the tent, just the normal thing this summer. Then they said, no, we don't want you to live on a raft in a park. We can help you get a shelter. I say, okay, let me see. So they brought me here. They say, Mr. Toleran, if you are going to get a place somewhere to rent, this is Lambers Castle, mind you, okay? So that's the lady who was involved with that, Fabian. She said, if you are going to get a place to rent, we need this mental health people to see you and assessment. I told them, no, I don't need. Why do they have to be involved? No, because you guys are home just to see you just one off so that you can rent somewhere else. I said, okay, let me try. So she got involved. You keep coming 10 times and she's run away. You get my point? So I'm staying here and they're getting paid for the rent. If they're not happy, I can leave now. But because I don't want to see you, you don't have nothing involvement in my life. Okay? So your contract is not with me, with the people who have called you. So we deal with them, doctor. So I don't know why you're here just 10 times coming to see me.
And everything's all right here now?
Everything is okay, but I'm trying to kind of just focus on my life, to get a job, do socializing, everything in my life. You just keep interfering in my life 10 times. You are trying to make me live on your service. Okay, you don't have no right, doctor. Okay, you are involved in someone's life, like kind of this ritual prison, keep him coming like that, okay? Because I couldn't focus to get a job because he keep coming. And he just like, no, that's not right. If you need to give any service, you help those people who are destitute and vulnerable people who don't have any hope in life. You just help them. But you don't try to force some other people from getting to start a life and getting a job and to rent somewhere else. That's what you're doing. Do we agree on this?
Well, I suppose quite a lot of people that I meet don't necessarily think that they have.
That's
mental
yours,
illness.
doctor. That's yours because that's why you're paid. You're not doing it for free. You're doing it for your career. Okay, you help those people.
Yeah.
That's you. A lot of people, not my people.
Yeah.
Okay, we are different. These people, you are a mental health doctor. You give that service to them, and they get paid for it. You career. Okay, but if someone doesn't have that problem, they got the right to tell you no, don't come to see me.
I suppose to an extent, but sometimes, as I say, people don't realise or don't feel that they do have a mental health problems and other things.
But that's
people
not your
think they
business,
do,
doctor.
and
That
so then
you
there
are
needs
acting
to
like
be a-
God. You are acting like God. I'm looking for a place to rent, doctor.
Yeah.
Okay?
How's it
So
going?
that's not your problem. I'm dealing with my problem. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, you just don't have to dig so much problem. And they're gonna say, no, you don't feel like you're not normal. You don't have the capacity to rent. Okay, that's I'm dealing my life, and I'm solving it. Okay, because I just want to understand why you are here today.
Well, because the last time that we met, you afterwards sent me some emails
Mhm.
that did talk about psychiatry being an industry of death and inside the mind. of
Which
a
it
serial
which
killer,
it is correct. And I said, doctor, I don't want to see you.
And
I told
and
you
I-
my priority is to get a place to rent.
And I suggested seeing the home treatment team.
But you don't have no right to suggest me. I've been with them, dealing with them, and I've been discharged so many years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, you just trying to keep me bringing them so that you can get money for your wages and for your salary.
Well, I mean, I do get paid, yeah. I mean,
Exactly, and you have to look for people who are sick, doctor.
But there's plenty of people who are sick. It's not that I'm trying to rush
It doesn't matter, doctor. I think you have to don't try to act as if you are God. Okay, I'm dealing with my life. I've been working with mental institutes for so many years. Okay, and I'm doing perfectly well. Okay, my problem is to get a place to rent, and I'm sorting it out in a different way.
And I suppose the last time that we met, do you remember we were in here and you were telling me about some problems that you were having with
It doesn't matter. No, my problems are something I can sort out, doctor. Okay, don't try to take your advantage. Like these are a place to rent. Okay, and they're getting paid for the rent. Okay, the universal credit, it's not universal credit, but the Department of Work and Pension are paying for the rent. And I'm looking the next step to get more cheaper place so that I'm applying for jobs, which I'm paid £50,000. I'm a senior information analyst for NHS for so many years. So my next stage is I'm going further because the rent is £2,000 a year, a month, and working as band 7, earning £50,000. The net money that comes after tax and pension and everything, I do have. After 4 years, I'm gonna retire from my service. Okay, so the money that we get into our pocket is just 2,300 or 400. So if I pay £2,000 for the rent, I got only 400 or 300 pounds to live by, which is impossible for me to kind of sustain. So I'm looking the transition now. After this one, I'm looking for to get more cheaper place, maybe like a shared accommodation, one room or CD flat, which is maybe £500 or maybe maximum £1,000. So when I'm getting a job, I'm going to have a comfortable life like my past life. So that's why I don't want to be entangled with you with the mental thing, so that you can manage me, so that I don't focus on my life and getting a job. That's why I don't like you interfering in my life, doctor.
Okay, I mean, I can appreciate that you would have preferred to have an appointment rather than just turning up, and I apologise for that. But I don't really see why it's so bad.
No, because
Jesus.
doctor, I don't. You're interfering in someone's life rather than helping them.
Interfering.
Because rather than helping people, okay, to be independent, look for another bright life, getting a job, career, maybe training, which I don't need any at the moment. Of course, if I need it, I will seek for it. And there are plenty of clips, YouTube. There are agencies that I can pay for it, and I get training. Rather than empower these people to get a proper independent life, restarting their life, you just keep people locking into your service. Always you talk about problems. Oh, you had a problem. Oh, you had a problem. Okay, so you lock people like a prison system in your service. That's why you do it, doctor. Because I've been working with a lot of experts with mental health, acute doctors, physicians, consultants, so many hundreds, thousands of them, and I never seen such kind of this kind of prison system that you're making people, you're locking people into your service, doctor. I don't know whether you're doing it by purpose or you're doing it because that's your career, that's your job, obviously. But that's why you're doing, doctor. It's not nice and it's immoral. That's why you're doing. Okay, I'm not just against you as a person, but that's why you're doing. You're not empowering people. You're not letting them to go outside.
What would you feel was empowering? Like, if we could work together in a way that you felt empowering, what would that look like?
That would be getting more cheaper accommodation, so that as soon as I get my job, I get paid. I paid for the rent, which now they are paying £2,000 for this room. Okay, which is for me is just like unbelievable. This is corruption. This is misuse of public money. £2,000 for this useless room. It hasn't got no kitchen. It hasn't got no shower inside. It hasn't got no toilet. £2,000 of that. So even studio flat in London around this area, it doesn't cost more than £800 rent every month. Okay, so that's corruption. That's wastage of public money. Okay, so what I want it to be or to do for me is, hey, Mr. Etoile Abraham, because we want you to have your life back and go to the open market and do your job so that you can live your life independently. How can we help you to get more cheaper accommodation so that you will be able to pay the rent within your affordability of your salary or wages, which I'm explaining to you. Maybe its maximum is going to be £1,000. So if I am earning £50,000, which is my job, my career, I do have a degree, master's in over 25 something years of experience, and I've been working, paying all my pensions over 20 something years, which I've got only 4 years to go to my retirement. Rather than just helping these people, you lock them into that little world of your management. You just refer. We want to refer it to this world. You're killing people, doctor. That's a deal. You're killing someone. Their ambition, their life prospect, everything that they dream, you just lock them into these petty nurses, maybe band 2, band 3, to just, you're managing people. That's what you're doing, doctor. Okay, you're not helping. You are killing. Okay, you see me, I'm making all these efforts to get a job, which is my job. I've been working over.
Been applying for jobs.
Yes, because I don't have a place. Even if I apply now, if I get the job, band 7, they say maybe band 6. Band 7, I've been working over 8 years on that. If I get a job, that is my job role, which is £50,000. If I get the wages every month, and the rent is gonna go £2,000 out of it. I'm explaining to you already. I think you are just.
I understand.
So that means the amount of money I will be getting, my wages every month after paying my tax and my pension is gonna be only 2,300, 400.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means I got only left with £300 in my pocket, which is impossible for me because we're talking about there's gonna be a council tax, there's water bills, there's electricity, there is a telephone, all of that. That means I don't. It's no use for me even if I get a job. So that's why I'm trying to make an effort to get more cheaper accommodation, maybe shared room, or maybe studio flat, something that I can afford within that salary. That's what I'm saying. I've been just talking to these people, and the kind of treatment that they do, people who are here, they just treat it like rubbish. Okay, because I don't blame them, because they always only work with people who are dependent, sick, with depression, with alcohol problems, some of them with crime, some of them with drug, everything. Okay, so they automatically assume everyone who comes into the door is like that. That's one of the reasons they came into my room without know my consent, my knowledge. They got into, I got that laptop, I got everything, like my LinkedIn, all that kind of data in my room. So this is a proper abuse, doctor. I'm 100% sure you will not appreciate if someone comes into your room and you got your data, everything in your room, and they go into your room without accommodation. Obviously, you will be horrified, doctor. But you seeing these people being done to other people, it's nothing for you. So I'm trying to get a place to rent, which is cheaper. I'm not 100% sure if the Lambeth Council are going to give me social accommodation, which is like the council, which is cheaper. I don't mind. I can go to the open market and rent maybe single room, which is a shared accommodation with other people, with kitchen, toilet, and everything, shower. Then the rent is gonna be maximum £1,000, which is with my affordability of if I'm going to go back to my job after applying so many jobs. and that's what I'm heading to. If that's not an option, then I can take early retirement, get my own mortgage, and live my life like everyone else. I'm a proper career expert and professional like you and like everyone else. So I go all the money that are already my pension that I paid so many years. It's for me. It's easy for me to go out, get my pension and by my own mortgage, whether it's London or wherever it is. It's just simple thing. But you just locking me and other people into your mental disease so that they cannot focus on what they have in their hand. That's why I don't like doctor. I don't mean to be. Don't take it in a negative way as if I'm just being argumentative with you. But that's what's happening. I think I do hope I did explain David and sorry because I was focusing.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
How are you getting on finding somewhere else cheaper to live?
Because I have to get the letter from them because my address, I don't have 3 kids and my ex-wife living in I had my 3-bedroom flat in Kennington that I've been living there for 10 years, and before that I was living in 1 bedroom somewhere else more than 10 years. So if I'm to go outside, because I go to every state agent and I tell them I'm getting paid. I don't have a job employment at the moment. It's been 2-3 years since I've been unemployed. But the universal credit is paying for the rent and for my pocket money, which is really meager, maybe £300, 80 something. So I keep telling them the universal credit are gonna pay them, so they don't reply because you don't blame them sometimes because if people are paying for the rents from the universal credit, they got a lot of problem with their legal kind of suit or that kind of stuff. So certain agents are very cautious who they rent. But as soon as I get a job, which the rent is going to be paid from my pocket, they're not going to have any problem. So
the job has to come first.
Exactly. So that's what I'm working on. Even if I don't get the job now immediately, I want to be sent somewhere which is more relatively cheaper. Even if I go outside, like maybe contract jobs. I'm a senior business intelligence analyst, David. I got so many years of my experience, so I can do contract job, consultancy job, and permanent job, and temporary job. So as soon as I get more affordable room, that is less than £1,000, that means everything is solved. So that's why I'm working with these people to get the address, the letter for me to go somewhere and to rent the affordable room. So that's why I'm working on. And in addition, the thing, if it doesn't work, I'm contacting the patient team to get my early retirement because I got only 4 years to. My pension is this 1998. So we can get early retirement as much as you are until 50 years of age. So that is sorted. So if something doesn't work, this one, so I got that option. I will take my early retirement and get my own mortgage. So the lump sum and everything is gonna pay for the mortgage deposit and everything is just sorted. So that's why I'm okay. That's why I don't see this involvement, you guys, to kind of like trap me into this because that's your job. That's what you're doing. Obviously, I'm not blaming you, but I keep explaining to you so many times, and you are hampering my progress. You are limiting me, and you just locking me in your service rather than me focusing on going to have my life back. So
I mean, I think it was probably 4 weeks ago or about that the last time we came. I don't know how we are limiting you by having conversations with you every 4 weeks.
Because number one, you came today without no announcement that you will come.
I know.
Okay, and that's completely unacceptable. You guys are professional people, and you have to tell other people minimum 2 days or maybe 1 week. We will see you this day. Okay. If that person, imagine if I was on holiday. Okay. Imagine if I go another girlfriend or someone, I go to the beach or maybe seaside. Okay, you are making me think about you. Okay, so you trap me in your service, in your world. That's your job. That's your job, doctor. So you're not allowing me to live my life. Because in your little world, you think this person is a patient. He doesn't have the right to enjoy life. We have to keep following him. That's what you're doing. Okay, I don't know whether you know it or not, but that's what you're doing.
I suppose if you've been on holiday, you wouldn't have known that we'd come around.
No, but that doesn't matter because we got a life, doctor. We know he just to satisfy all what he needs. Okay,
No.
we have our life. Okay, you are doing his service, and you don't have no right to involve other people. Just come there to their place anytime you feel to. Okay, this is not you. We not you private. We private people. You're not our lord. You are doing your job, and other people are doing their job. Okay, if you wanna see other people, you have to tell them either by text message or through legal means that hey, Mr. Such and Such, we want to see some this day. Do you have time? Are you okay? If the person doesn't want it, I'm not gonna see you. If he wants, then he will discuss with you. Okay, so I do have. I hope you understand my
I do
point.
understand, yeah.
Okay, so my point is now, I'm trying to find a place to rent. If I can't, then I will take my early retirement and I will buy my own mortgage. It doesn't matter whether it's in UK or maybe somewhere else. So I got everything is in my heart, doctor. I don't have any problem with finance and everything. It's just already in my pension.
Well, because the last time that we came to see you were quite concerned about ambulances and.
Doctor, that's sorted. I don't have any problem because they keep chasing me every time. Like you are one of them. Because if you are chasing someone without no announcement, that's part of them. Because
the ambulance doing it as well.
no. It's okay. Let's just forget that. Let's forget that. I'm just trying to focus and to mend and fix my life, doctor. So let's just put an end on that.
But I think it came up because there was one of the things in the email that seemed a bit.
Doctor, that email chain.
Yeah.
Okay, you are contacting me is because from this episode that the lady contacted you.
When she was worried because she sent
Exactly.
emails about digital sex and that.
Doesn't matter, doctor. I think you are just digging some kind of problem so that you can it suits you.
Well, I'm
thing.
trying to work out what
Doctor,
that was.
I'm focusing on my life to get a place to rent. If I can't, then I'll get my mortgage buy a mortgage on the open market. Okay, let's put that in because you don't have no involvement in my all this email. Maybe sometimes when someone gets angry, emotionally angry, and they just write something, you just keeping that digging that thing. You do it by purpose, doctor. Okay. Anyway, now let's just put the right thing. I'm trying to get a place to rent. Okay, which is going to be paid for the Department of Work and Pension, which they are paying £2,000 for the rent. Okay, now I'm looking for more cheaper accommodation, which is going to be with the affordability of what I can pay. If it doesn't work, then I will leave and buy my own mortgage by getting my early retirement. Let's just put that in. So I'm here only to get a shelter, a place to rent, and they getting paid for it. Your involvement, I don't see you no importance in the involvement in this one. So if you think you want to give that service, you give these people who are vulnerable, who are dependent, who need the expertise, but you don't have nothing on this one because I'm trying to have my life, doctor. Okay, so please don't involve me in my life. That's why I keep telling you so many times. But you wanna keep referring me.
Yeah,
you wanna go because that's really you feel as if you're God just to control someone's life, doctor.
But well, I don't think I'm controlling your life.
No. But one thing, doctor, shall we end that thing? Because
Well,
the reason I'm here,
yeah,
doctor, the reason do you know what I'm here?
here in this.
Yes. Why do you think I'm here?
Because you lost the housing.
Thank
with
you.
the
That's
with your
it.
ex-wife.
Exactly. Okay, because they saw I'm a vulnerable person. They called you.
Yeah, but I think in the past there's been sometimes when you.
Doesn't matter. I've been discharged and it's already done, doctor. Don't talk about someone like people get cut their arms, their leg, everything in the past. Okay, they heal. Maybe they get amputated, and they keep moving in life and they move. Okay, so don't just dwell on this. Some patient in.
But it's not an exact analogy, is it? It's more like people having.
Doctor, I think let's put this end, okay? If you want to see these people, I think I can tell them because I don't want to see you anymore. I'll tell them either stop this lady to come see me, or I'll leave your place. Okay, I'm here for the shelter, doctor. I'm not here for this is not a private ward. This is not medication. This is not mental health institution, doctor. Okay, there are plenty of them people. You go and search these people who need help. Okay, you don't have to use this service in the name of a charity to manage someone's life. That's what you're doing. So I've been discussing this. If they don't want me to stay here for the rent, then I'll go and open my mortgage or maybe
Yeah, no,
okay.
I get why.
But you and
Yeah.
your involvement, because I was sleeping in a park in a tent.
Yeah.
It's just normal thing. Even normal people, they just go in the park and they party and leave.
Well,
No,
doctor,
doctor,
but
doctor,
often it is because
doctor,
people have got mental
the,
health
the reason I'm here is
Uh-huh.
because I couldn't find accommodation. Okay, and if they don't want to give me the accommodation, I will leave because I don't want you to involve me in my life, doctor. Okay, shall we end that way? Because we don't have to have that karma argument after counter argument.
Well, let me just be really clear about it then, because
Yes.
I understand you're saying that you don't want to see me, you don't have any mental health problems.
Y-
The reason that you were referred was because of concerns about your mental health, and it's all right for you
That
to
is the
say,
reason why they no doctor.
But you're
Because
saying,
doctor,
don't
doctor,
worry about
no, no,
that.
doctor,
Don't worry
doctor,
about me sending
doctor,
details.
you know the reason why they evicted me from my room?
Yeah.
Because Lambert's Council is a corrupt organization. I was in New York to buy the house for the mortgage. Okay, because they want to give it to someone else. They don't want me to pay to buy the property. They evicted me from that so that I can be managed by people like you.
But I thought it was about
No, doctor,
What's it got
doctor.
to do with Lambert
No,
Council?
because this is part of Lambert. They are managed by the Lambert.
Right.
Okay, so they still are chasing me in this one, and they got you involved. Okay, so I'm here to get the accommodation, doctor, because I don't want you to have anything in my life. Okay, I've been already dealing with all these community people. It's already done. Now my priority is to get a place to rent. Okay, they are getting paid for their service. If they're not happy, I'm leaving. But we don't have anything to do with you. Thank you very much and for everything. Okay, can I leave now?
So if I want to see you again, because
No,
I do,
no,
then
I will leave this country, doctor. I will go to holiday somewhere else.
It's quite an extreme
Thank you.
reaction.
No, excuse me, that's my life, doctor.
But just to meet
No,
up.
excuse me, doctor. I have the right for happiness, so I can go to Africa, my country, and live there,
Yeah, of course.
claiming
you
my
can.
mortgage, or maybe to Australia, maybe to Italy, maybe to Spain. So but I don't have no right to see you because you're not part of my life. You are nothing, doctor.
No.
Exactly. You're just an expert, a mental health worker. Okay, and I have my life. If I'm not happy in this country, I go fly and live somewhere else. So let's put that in. Thank you very much. Can I go now? Thank you very much. You have a lovely day.